For years, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have been America's favorite morning duo, bright, charming, and seemingly unshakable. Together on Live with Kelly and Mark, they've filled millions of homes with laughter, love, and that irresistible energy that makes mornings feel just a little lighter. But behind the smiles and the witty banter, something much deeper has been quietly unfolding, something raw, emotional, and achingly human. What fans witnessed recently wasn't just television, it was real life peeking through the stage lights. The signs no one wanted to see, it started subtly. Kelly, known for her unstoppable energy, began to show small signs of fatigue. A pause here, a softer laugh there. Insiders later revealed that she'd been struggling with stress-related exhaustion for months. Between the relentless schedule of live TV, family responsibilities, and the constant pressure to always be on, Kelly was burning out. She's the type who never says no, one close friend shared. She'll push through anything just to keep everyone else happy. But even the strongest hearts need rest. And that's exactly what was missing. Rest. Kelly had always been a professional powerhouse, the kind who shows up early, smiles through everything, and carries the weight of an entire production with grace. But lately, even her closest colleagues noticed her trademark spark dimming. The jokes were still there, but something was different. She was tired, not just physically, but emotionally. The moment that changed everything, it all came to a head. During what was supposed to be a celebratory episode, an anniversary special for Live with Kelly and Mark. The energy was joyful, the laughter loud, and the studio buzzing. But when the conversation turned to gratitude, something shifted. Kelly began thanking the audience, her team, and her co-host, her husband, Mark. Her voice trembled ever so slightly, and for a second, the ever-composed Kelly Ripa looked fragile. Viewers could see her lips quiver, her hands clutching her cue cards a little too tightly. Then came the words that made time stop. "I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this," she whispered softly. The studio fell silent. Even through the cameras, you could feel it. The weight of her exhaustion, the vulnerability of that moment. Mark immediately reached over, gently taking her hand. No rehearsed smiles, no polished TV moment, just a husband comforting his wife. It was raw, it was real, and it reminded everyone watching that even the brightest stars have breaking points. Behind the scenes. A private battle sources later revealed that after the show ended, Kelly and Mark stayed behind on set, just the two of them. Witnesses say Mark wrapped his arms around her, whispering words of reassurance, reminding her that she didn't have to keep carrying it all alone. Behind the polished TV image, Kelly had been fighting through exhaustion and stress for months. Doctors urged her to slow down, to step back before things got worse. But Kelly, ever the fighter, resisted. She's always believed that if she slows down, she's letting people down, a longtime friend explained. That's just who she is, selfless to a fault. But this time, Mark wasn't going to let her face it alone. Mark's quiet strength. While Kelly has long been the face of morning television, Mark has become her quiet anchor behind the scenes. Insiders say he's rearranged his own schedule, managing their home life and family commitments so she can focus on healing. Mark's always said Kelly does everything for everyone else, a close source shared. Now, it's his turn to take care of her. And he's doing exactly that. Standing by her side, making her laugh, reminding her that she's loved beyond her work or her public image. A shift toward healing. Recently, fans have noticed a shift. Kelly's social media posts have taken on a softer tone, more reflective, more personal. The usual humor is still there, but it's sprinkled with gratitude and perspective. She's spending more quiet time with family, away from the cameras, embracing moments that don't need to be shared with the world. Friends say this isn't the end of Live. It's a new beginning. Kelly's learning something she's never allowed herself before. It's okay to pause. It's okay to breathe. The love that shines through. The on-air moment between Kelly and Mark wasn't about ratings or performance. It was about love and resilience. It was a reminder that even when life looks perfect from the outside, everyone has battles they fight in silence. When Kelly's voice cracked and Mark's eyes filled with concern, it wasn't just husband and wife on camera. It was two people, reminding the world that real love means showing up when it's hard. That single moment, that look between them, said more than 1,000 episodes ever could. A message to the fans as fans continue to flood their social media with words of encouragement. One truth stands out. Kelly and Mark's story is about strength, devotion, and the beauty of standing by each other when life gets heavy. They've shown us that love isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about holding someone up when they can't stand on their own. And maybe that's why this story touched so many hearts. Because it wasn't scripted. It wasn't planned. It was a reminder that behind the laughter and lights, Kelly, Ripa, and Mark Consuelos are just two people, finding their way through life, together. So as Kelly focuses on her well-being and Mark continues to be her rock, one thing is clear. This isn't the end of their journey. It's the beginning of a softer, truer chapter. One filled with rest, healing, and the kind of love that only grows stronger when the cameras stop rolling. If you believe in the power of love and resilience, send your positive thoughts to Kelly and Mark. Because even in the brightest spotlight, the most beautiful moments happen when the lights fade and hearts speak louder than words.